Hillary Clinton has a new book out called What Had Happened Was. No, it's just what happened.
I wish it was what had happened was.
Yeah, so it's her identity politics marketing person. There's for the African American voters, it's what had happened was. For the Latinos, it's que pasó.
Right.
No, none of that's true. That's an identity politics joke.
It's also her brand.
It is her brand. So
yeah.
Here's the thing, she has this book called What Happened, and you might have seen that there was some, it's about what happened during the election from her perspective, and a lot of people are thinking, well, why did you write this book in the first place, or shut up, or finally, it's a bunch of different takes. But one of the excerpts that has been circulated recently was one where she talks about Bernie Sanders, but this also, she says that crowds at Trump rallies called for my imprisonment more times than I can count. They shouted guilty, guilty, like the religious zealots in Game of Thrones chanting shame, shame, while Cersei Lannister walked back to the Red Keep. So folks are saying, why are you, what do you think?
I just love how relevant she keeps. She keeps it real, she keeps it relevant, and I dig that.
But it's not like, I get trying to, but like don't compare yourself to Cersei Lannister.
If you think about it though, like she was just fucking shit on.
She was shit on.
She's been shit on this entire time, and still, she'll never escape it. And it's really fucked up how crazy people are being to her. It's like she lost, get over it. And yet Trump is still like attacking, like full attack. Everyone's still full attack mode on Hillary.
I think this was, it's such a weird like news cycle-y thing because there was the hurricane.
Yeah.
And then and then another hurricane. And then that kind of went away and not a lot else is happening right now. So it's all these weird things about like the Russian investigation and now Hillary Clinton's book. And I hope she sells a lot. She's just trying to make a buck.
She's just trying to make a buck like every other politician does.
Yeah, I bought it. I bought the book.
Did you?
I started reading it today.
Any good excerpts?
I'm like 15 pages in because I bought it this morning as I was prepping for this. Just wanting to get a feel for what it's like to actually read it because it's so unfair to have, ahead of the release of the book, a lot of people were like, here is what it's about.
Yeah.
And they took like this much of it and say that that's what the book's about when it's just not.
You should never judge a book by its author.
Say that about Mein Kampf. Hello. He proved himself later, in a bad way. So, but yeah, so a lot of it is just like interesting little moments about, it starts with her discussion about whether she should attend the inauguration, and she called Jimmy Carter and George W. Bush, and no one really likes Trump that's a former president, and they all were like, you gotta go. Jimmy Carter, who lost an election, is like, you just gotta, as a former president, you just have to go to the inauguration. And Bill Clinton is a former president. He was like, I'll do whatever you want. And so they went, but like those are things that have nothing to do with any source subject or her, feelings about Bernie Sanders or how the election played out, but more like a moment with Hillary, which if you look at the way she was really not able to communicate with a lot of folks throughout the election, it was just like, finally I get to see a little glimpse of her, but it still reads as like I don't know what her voice is. And if you ran for the presidency, I should know what your voice is.
Yeah.
I don't know how to read it because I don't know her, and that's the problem. And I don't know if this is gonna solve any problems of like getting to know Hillary Clinton. But every time she brings up Russia, you're just like, okay, or like, it's still really sore and raw.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
Girl, make that money. You deserve it at this point after everything you've been through. I guess. I mean, I don't know what to say about this just because she's never gonna live it down ever.
Yeah.
Like, this is gonna follow her forever, and it sucks.
Put yourself in her shoes. What would you do next?
Disappear into the mountains. I would retreat for sure. I would be like, I tried. I tried multiple times, not just once. Like I fell off the horse multiple times. My back actually hurts from falling off this horse. I'm gonna go get well, Yeah. I'm gonna go be at peace.
Good God, she should, yeah. I don't know what her future holds. I know now she's just kind of making the rounds on talk shows and trying to sell this book, and maybe she'll disappear. But she does say in the book, like she took a lot of walks in the woods.
Good.
Which is really, really scary and sad, but.
Well, clear your head.
Yeah, what do you think? Do you want to compare Hillary Clinton to Cersei Lannister? Do you think that's a good comparison?
Of course people are gonna say it's a good comparison. People are gonna be like, yeah, they're both evil.
It sucks, but she did it. the shame. It's tough because like I don't want to spoil the next season for you, but she goes hard on her enemies.
All right, so maybe Hillary's just foreshadowing her next move.
Yeah,
by comparing herself to Cersei. So keep your eyes peeled, everyone.